Hi guys, Gadgetgirlkylie here, and welcome to a channel update video. So this is going to be a big one, guys, because I've not done a channel update in so long, so there's lots for me to talk about. So agenda number one is Folklore. So I'm sorry that there's not been any more Folklore Let's Play episodes going live, and there is a reason for that. Now, I did post about this while it was happening on Twitter and on my channel feed, but my PS3 died. I can't really argue. It was an 80 gig model. It had a lot of abuse coming back into from uni with me, so it's seen a lot of usage, and it finally gave out. Now, sadly, my Folklore game save was not safely stored on the cloud, so I lost it, and there was no way of me recovering that because I got the, is it the yellow light of death? So I couldn't even turn my PS3 on to try and, you know, get the saves off onto a different hard drive. There was just no way of me recovering them, basically, so that was sad. So I've pretty much lost, like, all my games, by the way. So I had to buy a new PlayStation 3. So yeah, I've got a new one of those. So sadly, Folklore will be discontinued until further notice, just because I don't have the time to catch up to where I was. I've got far too many games, as you may have noticed by my channel feed. I'm covering so many things. So yeah, sadly, Folklore will have to be cancelled, really. I mean, I might pick it up at a later date, but I'm not making any promises right now. So next on the agenda is I'm really interested in the Vita TV. I've not even spoke about this. I think it's a brilliant idea, especially for those people who don't like playing on handheld consoles. I mean, you know, a lot of people have HD TVs, so they're like, yeah, I want to use my HD TV. I don't want to use a handheld, you know, a tiny screen. So I think it's a really, really great idea, and it's something I'm really, really interested in. And I was so tempted to press that pre-order button and import it in Japanese, but I haven't done that simply because the list of games doesn't really cover a lot of games I own, so I kind of feel like it's going to be a bit of a waste of my resources and my money. Because I don't make a tonnage of money from YouTube, and I actually recently just, you know, lost my job again, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, let's not put a dampener on things. It is something I want in the future, and I may just wait for a UK release, or I might just wait until I get my Christmas money and maybe import it. I don't know. I'm an indecisive person, as you may know. So moving on to the PS4. I will be getting the PS4. I think I've already said this before, and that rhymed. But yes, I'm getting the PS4. But again, I'm probably not getting it on launch, simply because there's no games that are really screaming at me to buy it. And I know a lot of big YouTubers will be covering the games like Assassin's Creed, so I just think it's pointless for me to spend that kind of cash on a console when my videos aren't really going to get seen, to be honest. It's a lot of money. I don't normally do this, but I do have a donations link to my PayPal, so if anyone wants to give me any donations, all money will be going towards buying games and consoles. Like I said, I'm thinking about the Vita TV. I'm definitely getting the PS4, so any money will be going towards those or games, basically. Other than that, next month I've got 2 games coming out. I've got Tearaway, which I actually paid for like 4 months ago on Shop2Net, so I'm really, really excited for that. So that will be recorded with my modded Vita for direct high quality capture. And I've also got Invizimals coming out for the Vita as well. Now, I'm going to have to be very careful with how I do that, simply because I'm guessing it's going to have people in the cutscenes, like rather than CGI and cartoony people, it's going to have live actors. So you have to be really careful with that kind of thing. So I don't know whether I'm going to have to cut those bits out. I'm going to have to think about that. But basically, I still will be covering it regardless. So you'll get all the juicy fights, and you know, you'll get to see the captures and all that. It's going to be so much easier using my modded Vita to do that, because obviously some of you may know that I did start recording the first Invizimals game, but on my Vita, but I was doing it with a camera, and it was really hard for me to capture myself when I was trying to capture the Invizimals, just because you have to move around a lot and stuff, and obviously with a tripod and camera that can be really, really difficult. So I'm looking forward to covering Invizimals. So they're both out next month, so they will be featured on my channel next month. And last but not least, I'm trying to get back into doing my art again, because I probably haven't even told you guys this, but I am an arty person. I like to draw and I like to make things, and I recently purchased some new paints and some clay and stuff like that, so I'm looking at doing some sculpture work, so I will be sharing those on my YouTube, and I probably will be selling those as well. So if that's something you're interested in, then don't forget to stay tuned for that. So yeah, I will be sharing some videos of the sculptures I make and probably selling those just to make a bit more money as well. So that's it really. I can't think of anything else to talk about. So that's a lot of information to take in. So yeah, don't forget to stay tuned to my channel. Lots of new and exciting things coming up for my channel. And you've been listening to Gadget Girl Kylie, and take it easy, guys.